This week, a look back at the staff talent show.
A look at the new grading scale.
Seniors share their plans for after high school.
The girls' track team and their season.
A recap of the boys lacrosse quarterfinal win.
And seniors sign off for the last time.
All this and more on the MWHS Wildcat News. Welcome back, Wildcats. I'm Samuel Whitaker.
And I'm Landon Swift. Back on April 17th, students and staff gathered in an effort to raise money to go towards traveling to the International Thespian Festival. Jacob Larson, also Saltani, and Luca Pascia have more.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The MWHS Theater hosted a student and staff talent show on Thursday, April 17th at the MWHS Auditorium. The show was an incredible opportunity for the theater department to raise money for the trip to the International Thespian Festival this summer. Theater director Brooke Phillips put together and planned the talent show by reaching out to students and staff who wanted to participate.
Well, I knew that we wanted to do something special to raise money for our trip to the International Thespian Festival, and so a few people had the idea of doing a staff talent show. So I reached out to everyone in the school, the staff, and I said, hey, we're raising some money, we're going to do a talent show. I know some of you have some talents, and I sent out a form for them to fill out if they were interested. We raised just shy of $500. Sadly, because there was a weather emergency, we had to move the show up a significant amount of time, so we did not get the audience we were hoping to get. I think that there are far more teachers too that have talents that we don't know about, but when you get to see your teachers like doing something really cool that doesn't have anything to do with teaching, I think it's really special, and each one had like exceptional abilities that they were able to share with us, which was really cool. Just, having teachers join in and do things together, I think really builds community and culture.
With the crowd of parents and classmates gathering, excitement brewed in the air. The show started off with a preview of Little Woman, a play that the MWHS Theater has worked on for months and was excited to showcase. English teacher and black belt Michael Catron showed off his martial arts skills in the talent show by breaking boards and raising money for different stunts.
It's fun. It's fun to smash things. It's fun to watch people smash things, so thought it'd be a good time. Taking the musical to International Festival is a really big deal. It's a rare opportunity, so contributing to that was really good. I really liked the Little Mermaid performance. That was amazing and unexpected. I think everybody did a really good job. I'd never heard Mr. Pella's band play before, and it's definitely the kind of music that I like, so I was excited to see them. But just in terms of being a big surprise and blowing me away, that was amazing.
Some other highlights of the show included the Mud Puddles Band performing, Caroline Chapin and Fred Mindra performing an improv comedy skit, and choir director Jordan Newhouse performing a piano solo. Woodshop teacher John Frazier was excited to show off his musical abilities, especially because of the fact that he was able to perform with a close friend.
Yeah, we try to get together and drink some tea every week, just to kind of calm down during the week or whatever, and we play a little music together. And then when Miss Phillips talked about this idea to help raise some money for the Thespians trip, I believe that's what it was for, the theater program and any event. We worked a couple of songs and it was beautiful, it was fun. That felt really good, really good. It was a good cause. Glad we were able to raise some money for a good cause. It felt really good.
If you would like to make a donation to the MWHS Theater Department to fund their International Thespian Festival trip, use this link. For the MWHS Wildcat News, this has been Jacob Larson, Asif Sultani, and Luca Pascia.
The last day of school for seniors is Monday, May 19th. Laptops can be returned today and Monday outside the library from 8 to 3:45. For seniors interested in elementary walkthroughs, information is in the daily announcements with dates and times. Remember to wear your cap and gown.
In the upcoming 2025-26 school year, Millard Public Schools will introduce a new 10-point grading scale across the district. Staff reporter Jackson Diebold brings you the latest.
Recently this March, the Board of Education for Millard came together to talk about making a change to the district's grading scale. The new grading scale will shift to a 10-point grading scale. This means an 100 to 90 is an A, an 89 to 80 is a B, A 79 to 70 is a C, and so on and so forth.
So a committee was kind of assembled almost a year ago to kind of take a look at best practices for grading scales. They also took a look at, the whole committee got together and took a look at surrounding districts, state of Nebraska, national trends as far as what type of grading scale everybody was using. And we're on a 7-point scale. Throughout the metro area, the other school districts in the metro, we had found through the research that many of them are using a 10-point scale, so a 90 to 100, 80 to 89, things like that. And that same committee also reached out to all of our partners as far as the universities in the Nebraska system, so University of Nebraska, Creighton, all the major universities that even surround our states that we send a lot of students to, just to reach out to them to get a gist of how they evaluate our transcripts. And many of you guys know as students, on your transcript is just a grade. The college doesn't actually know what percentage you earned. So if a neighboring district, a student earned a 92, for them, if they were using a 10-point scale, they were getting an A or a 1. In Miller, if you got a 92, you were getting a 2 or a B. And so that affects your overall GPA pretty vastly.
The district chose to incorporate the 10-point grading scale so students could have equal opportunities to increase their GPA and to earn scholarships.
I think it's very positive. I was on the committee, and we had called some colleges and universities and kind of got their take of what difference it would make for a student. We also talked to parents, we talked to students, overwhelmingly positive. The biggest thing I think that I see is that some people may say that it's lowering the bar. I think it's giving our students the right advantage they need to be successful for college acceptance or scholarships. We know our students will work hard for that, but we just know that it gives them greater opportunities for those things.
While there are many different opinions about the change, most families agree that it will benefit students.
No, I haven't really seen anything, but at Metro I've seen some stuff because some kids would be like, yeah, I like this more than that. I'd be like, yeah, Northwest does this. I don't really like it, but it's pretty good at Metro.
Sadly, seniors graduating this spring won't be able to benefit from these changes. But hopefully future students will use this newfound opportunity to work hard in school and to get the best grades they can. This has been Jackson Diebold with your MWHS Wildcat News.
Seniors, graduation practice is on Friday at 10 a.m. at Baxter Arena. Graduation is at 1 p.m. on Saturday, May 24th. No tickets are needed and seating is first come, first served. There will be a live broadcast.
With graduation looming, seniors from Millard West shared their thoughts and plans on what they will be doing once they receive their diploma. Rowan Meyer and Hayden Strine bring you more.
As Millard West seniors finish up their last few weeks of high school, they prepare for their next big step in their life. College isn't just about earning a degree, it's about personal growth, independence, and discovering who you want to become. For many seniors, it's exciting and nerve-wracking to think about leaving home, meeting new people, and adjusting to a new routine.
I'm most looking forward to meeting new people and kind of just like growing to see what I want to do in life and just who I am as a person.
Whether they're staying close to Omaha or heading across the country, Millard West seniors are getting ready to take on new challenges, chase their goals, and start writing the next chapter of their story. Clubs, activities, and more can help them create memories and find new friends and people to share those memories with.
I am planning to rush. My older sister did, and she had a great experience with it, and I think it's a super good way to meet new people.
Not only do the students plan to attend college for sports, but they also plan to do other clubs and activities. Sam Kidd talks about his commitment to Middlebury College in Vermont for baseball.
I'm most looking forward to just meeting new people and going to Vermont, which is pretty far away, and just experiencing new things.
Education also plays a huge role in developing the students, so choosing a college that offers a higher education than most is the best option for their future.
I'm going to go play baseball there, but also it's a high academic, so I'm going to get a good degree as well.
Staying dedicated to sports, school, and maintaining a healthy, balanced lifestyle is going to be important, but is exciting for these seniors. Hayden Hart committed to Oral Roberts University for volleyball. Her brothers also attend, so having a little piece of home with her will make her fresh start easier.
I'm doing volleyball in college, and I chose to do it because I've always had a passion for volleyball when I was a little girl, so I'm happy that I can do that now.
As they spend their last few days at Millard West, they finish off the year strong with memories lasting a lifetime. From playing sports to making lifelong friendships, Millard West has helped them grow as individuals. High school prepared them for college, and it is now time for them to take their next step. With the MWHS Wildcat News, this has been Rowan Meyer
and Hayden Strine.
Freshmen through juniors, finals will take place next week. Thursday will be blocks 1, 3, 5, 7, and Friday will be blocks 2, 4, 6, 8. Dismissal for both days will be 12:30.
With state track coming in the following week, the girls team has had a record-breaking season and look to finish the job. Rowan Meyer recaps the team's accomplishments from earlier this season.
During the 2025 track and field season, Kate Meyer breaks a school record and becomes the new 2-mile record holder at Millard West with a 10:47.90 time. In her last year of track, she is continuing to push herself to the limit. She is working hard to achieve her goals throughout the rest of the season.
I'm kind of used to it now, but a lot of races I am by myself the whole time, so sometimes it's hard to keep on pace when there's no one ahead of me pushing me, but I think I've gotten a lot better at racing on my own and pushing the pace when I'm by myself.
Coaches have to take on the challenge of pushing their athletes to the best of their abilities. Not only are coaches trying to push each athlete to reach their own personal goals, they are trying to reach a collective goal as a team. Besides the encouragement from coaches, teammates also play a big role in keeping each other motivated.
Because it's all based on times. So when it comes to who gets what spot, well, it really does come down to who's fastest. So then when you're dealing with athletes on different levels, track makes it easy because it's a pretty clear line. Hey, this is where we're at time-wise, this is where you're at. If you want to be here, this is what you have to meet.
McKenna Klempinger breaks her own pole vault record with a new record of 12 feet. As she takes on the season, she strives to keep pushing herself to get better. She's ranked first in Millard West. She started as a sophomore, making this her second year in pole vault. She is also third in the state and first in Class A. Her practice and determination has led her to be able to reach her goals and become one of the best in the state.
Last year I broke the school record and I had a height of 11.6, and then this year at this meet I got to 12, and it feels like I'm just proud of myself for being consistent throughout the year and pushing through all the challenges that I had to overcome.
As the season goes on, the team and individuals will continue to try and achieve and reach their goals, whether it's together as a team or individually. This has been MWHS Wildcat News with Rowan Meyer.
With spring sports entering the postseason, the boys lacrosse team will be playing Elkhorn on Saturday in the semifinals. Before that, we take a look back at the quarterfinals where the Wildcats played West Des Moines. Samuel Whitaker brings you more.
Let's go, boys!
Friday, May 7th featured a quarterfinal playoff rematch from last season as the Millard West boys lacrosse team hosted the West Des Moines Tigers. After being eliminated the year prior by the same team, the Wildcats were looking to flip the script and advance. Both sides would trade highlight reel goals in the early moments of the game, including the Wildcats' only goal of the quarter coming from senior Chase Holtman, who was able to weave around defenders to beat the Tiger goaltender in the bottom left corner. Tigers added 2 more before the quarter's end, leading 3-1 after the opening 12 minutes. Early in the second, the deficit grew to 4-1 as the Wildcats continued to struggle with possession and midfield connections. Senior Luke White ended the run by breaking loose for a goal to make it 4-2. A crisp feed from senior David Finistad found his classmate Thomas Mazzara for the Wildcats' third goal. Then it was White returning the favor, finding Finistad backdoor to tie the game up at 4. Finistad scored again just over a minute later, giving West its first lead at 5-4.
So, we went down 4-1 early, and coach didn't even call a timeout. We just, as a team, knew that we could come back. This was a team we've beaten before, and it kind of started at the midfield, clearing, getting our passes down right away. We just knew that we needed to possess more, not push the ball, and that starts with completing our passes better, working to the ball, instead of just standing around, just waiting for the ball to get to you.
West Des Moines responded with 2 quick goals to retake the lead at 6-5 after capitalizing on a defensive lapse and turnover. The Tigers would carry this lead into half.
I would say the motivating factor was that for some people this is their last game ever, or potentially their last game ever. So as a quarterfinal game, if we lose, we're done. And so we weren't ready to lose. We weren't ready for this to be our last game, and so we just brought it to the other team in the fourth quarter and handed it to them pretty nicely.
The Cats would come out of halftime with a new energy. Less than 2 minutes into the third, Finisted tied the game at 6 with a strong finish over the Tiger netminder after cutting from behind. Just 2 minutes later, White blasted through defenders to score his second of the night and give the Cats a 7-6 lead. The Tigers would once again fight back to even the score, but White continued his dominance, scoring twice in the final 2 minutes of the quarter, giving West a 9-8 lead heading into the fourth. From the opening face-off in the fourth quarter, the Cats set the tone. Altman would scoop up a ground ball and fly past 2 defenders to give the Cats a 2-goal cushion. West Des Moines trimmed the lead once more, but it wouldn't last. A pinpoint pass from White set up Mazzaro for another backdoor goal in his second of the night. After a great defensive read, senior Jack Fetty connected with Finisted, who finished in transition to put the score at 12-9. The Cats would add 2 more goals to close out the game. Both White and Finisted added their 5th goals of the game, with the 2 seniors tallying 9 points each and sealing the Cats' advancement to the semifinals.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, we started out slow in that first half, 4-1 quarter. Never feels good when you start like that, but we just continue to play our game. That's exactly what the tone is all year long. Is just we play Millard West lacrosse and there's no one that can hang with us.
The Wildcats will now host Elkhorn United on Saturday, May 17th at 2 p.m. as they try and pave their way to a spot in the state title game. For the MWHS Wildcat News, this has been Samuel Whitaker. For the last time in their careers, the journalism class of 2025 signs off. Staff reporters Jacob Larson and Caden Reynolds have more. My name is Samuel Whitaker. I am the editor-in-chief of the MWHS Wildcat News and the Catalyst, and I'm also on Trey Jocum's car.
My name is Trey Jocums, and I was the managing editor. I was in charge of Sam Whitaker.
I'm gonna get hit by... Hi, I'm Landon Swift. I'm sitting right outside of the Millard West journalism room, and I'm the sports editor for the MWHS Prowler, and I'm also the entertainment editor for the MWHS Wildcat News.
Right, I am Luca Pasha. I am a staff reporter for the MWHS Wildcat News and the Catalyst.
Hi, I'm Anna Dunn. I am an editor-in-chief for the Prowler, the yearbook.
My name is Jackson Diebold, and I'm a staff reporter for the MWHS Wildcat News.
I'm Chloe Vaughn. I am an editor-in-chief for the Millard West Prowler yearbook.
My name is Mark Carmichael. I'm a staff reporter for the Catalyst.
Hello, I'm Devin Hoshaw, and I'm the Uproar station manager.
Hi, my name is Vanessa Mueller.
Hi, my name is Asa Sultani, and I'm a staff reporter for the MWHS Wildcat News.
Favorite memory from journalism? There's probably a couple. Obviously, winning state this year was a goal of mine, but I think overall, just anything we've had to do with live streaming, you know, there's a lot of stuff that goes in behind the scenes that people don't fully get to see. And, you know, we try to make everything the absolute best we can. We want to be one of the best streaming schools in the state. And, you know, after these 4 years, I can proudly say that I think we are one of the top, if not the top, live streaming school.
This past week, I got state champion in broadcast sports story, which Sam Whitaker thought that I wasn't even going to get top 5, so I'm pretty proud of myself.
Talking about LeBron. Talking about LeBron. Talking about LeBron.
Talking about LeBron. Talking about LeBron.
At 8 in the morning. That's my favorite memory. LeBron every morning.
I would say even recording for the girls' basketball game, or I guess just having the opportunity to record all of my broadcasts and seeing me progress from being really shy and kind of timid, I guess, to being more confident and being able to straight up interview people without, I guess, a care in the world, if that makes sense, I guess.
My favorite memory was definitely state journalism. I thought it was just so fun getting to go down and also spend it with the people that I like, and it was just really cool seeing all the hard work that I put into this year kind of paying off.
My favorite memory about journalism is interviewing the people.
The thing I'm going to miss about journalism the most?
Walking in a little early and hanging out with Sam. Me and Sam got like really close.
My favorite memory from yearbook is definitely just gonna be all the laughs and like the jokes and just how much fun we had in class making the book.
One thing I'm gonna miss about journalism class is probably being able to see my friends every day.
One thing I'm going to miss about journalism is all of the cool stories that we get to tell and all of the new information that we get to share with people.
What I'm going to miss about journalism is the class in general because it was really fun.
I'm going to miss Mr. Hilburn and the people in journalism. I think the journalism classes are a very positive environment, and you know, just interviewing people and making stories is fun.
The thing I'm going to miss most about Millard West is just, I mean, like the entire community, you know, from parents to teachers to my classmates and peers, you know.
What I'm going to miss most about Millard West is all the memories I've made here, from the sports, the clubs, the activities that I did. I've just made a lot of really cool memories that I'll always cherish.
More than anything, at Millard West, I'm going to miss some of the teachers. Specifically, I'm going to miss Matthew Smith, and I will miss Ashley Dworick. Miss you guys. See ya.
I'm definitely gonna miss my friends and just all the memories that we've made over the last 4 years. A lot's happened, and it's gonna be fun to look back and remember it.
So in the future, I'm going to go to the University of Nebraska-Lincoln.
I'm going to be going to Iowa Western. I will be attending DePaul University in Chicago.
For the MWHS Wildcat News, this has been Samuel Whitaker signing off.
This is Wyatt Carmichael signing off.
Yes, this has been Chloe Vaughn signing off.
This has been Luca Pasha signing off for good.
This has been Anna Dunn signing off.
This has been Jackson Diebold signing off.
This is Vanessa Miller signing off.
This is Devin Hoshaw signing off. This has been Trey Jokums for the MWHS Wildcat News signing off.
For the MWHS Wildcat News, this is Landon Swift signing off!
That's all for this year, Wildcats.
Be sure to check out the Catalyst online and our radio station, The Uproar, for more stories like these.
I want to congratulate the class of 2025 and wish them all the best on their future endeavors. For one last time from us here, this has been Samuel Whitaker
and Landon Swift, wishing you a safe summer, Wildcats.